Today we have another limited banner in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and it's no other than our girl Lucia. So we're gonna start reviewing the stats first, and then after that we will have some quality time reviewing the design of the outfit. First of all, it has Reprieve, one of the most important abilities in the game, hands down. And then Shinra Insignia, which has 3 abilities already. 3 abilities. This is like a limited banner, and I think that's why we are going to start seeing 3 abilities now in the second R ability. Buff and debuff, effect duration extension plus 40%, attack stun command gauge max, physical ability damage plus 20%, and also fire ability damage plus 30%. This is the first of the many outfits that are gonna come with 3 abilities. I want to emphasize on that because imagine when the second anniversary drops. So this is really important to be mindful of that. Now let's look into the weapon. Shinra Ceremonial Rifle. Just with 1 copy, it deals 450% physical fire damage. It costs 4 ATBs. So right away, you can pair this with Vincent. You could pair this with Red 13 maybe. You could pair this with Aerith as well, because if you have Terra, she applies fire resistant down. She applies Enfeeble. Lucia applies Enfeeble. Aerith applies fire resistant down. Very good. Then when Lucia's HP is 50% or more, fire damage is increased, start with low to all allies, and it can go up to mid. And on the first use, you also get 1 ATB. Every ally gets 1 ATB. So even if we remove the fire damage increase and we just think about applying Enfeeble for 30 seconds plus 1 ATB, this is already really good. Let's look into the max OB10. Well, let's go to OB6. OB6, Enfeeble is applied 45 seconds, potency mid, and it can go up to high, and it applies 2 ATB. OB6 is probably all we need. And if we were going to go OB10, deals 840% fire damage, Enfeeble is applied, and if Lucia's HP is 50% or more, it starts by applying mid fire damage, and it can go up to high, and you still get the 2 ATB. You have boost attack to all allies, buff and debuff extension, and it also breaks triangle, seal. So it pairs perfectly with Vincent, breaking triangle, seal. It's a really good weapon. And it's a limited banner that will last until August 14th. I think they made a promise somehow that they're going to release 1 limited banner per month, right? If I remember correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But no other than a limited Lucia break banner, we also have the legendary Bahamut Rod. Is one of the most useful weapons still up to this day. This is extremely useful because it's the only weapon that can do Esuna all. Again, if I'm mistaken, please let me know if I'm wrong. And also applies ATB Gauge to like allies, excluding herself. Is really, really powerful. And it is not on the first use, right? Is as long as HP is 90% or less, plus 1 ATB Gauge. I was so wrong when I first look into this weapon ages ago, right? This is one of my biggest mistakes, not pulling on this weapon early enough. I think this weapon is one of those mandatory weapons, account changing, like brick your account type of like clickbait, but it's true. Like this weapon really changed the power of your account. So I'm going to pull at least 1 copy here, which if we look into the squares, it's just 1 pull, right? Because I can select this one. No, not this one. I can select Bahamut if the game will allow me. There you go. And that's it. And you can just pull 1. So I'm going to do it with you all. I don't have crystals. Damn. All right. So time to spend in the game. Fucking hell. Right. So I'm a free-to-play player. So now we have a problem. All right. So I'm probably going to skip then Bahamut because fuck it. It might be better in the second anniversary. I can wait, whatever. I still think if you are a low spender, it's worth having, but I don't want to spend into the game. I haven't even bought the battle pass. So now this banner, should you pull on Lucia's banner? I think being completely honest, I think it's fantastic weapon and an amazing outfit, but the anniversary, the second anniversary, is so close. That's one argument not to pull on the banner. The second argument is Lucia. She didn't. She needs more love. So I think it might be a big mistake to pull on this banner when we know that the game is not going to bring more outfits to her, bring more weapons, etc. She also has some good weapons in terms of fire. Let me check so that we can confirm, right? So I think overall, I'm inclined to say it's a skip banner, especially because it's limited. So at least you need OB6, right? But she has this one, Blazing Rose, that could benefit heavily from this new outfit. Even though the outfit is more focused on physical, you still get the 30% and the buff and the buff extension. Rose Musket with the ability Blazing Rose is really powerful. There is also this one, Marine Shooter, fire resistant down, up to high, so you don't need to bring Terra. So she has really good weapon in the fire department. She is, with this banner, she's going to become the best fire support unit in the game because she applies Enfeeble and she buff everyone damage. But here's the challenge. If you don't have at least 150k crystals, which I don't have, you might be putting yourself at a big disadvantage when the second anniversary drops. So that's why I'm gonna try to skip it, even though I really like the outfit. Now, okay, time to maybe Gunner time. So this is my honest review. I think I'm gonna skip it. Oh, by the way, 100% this is needed for the guild battle, where probably the best team is going to be Vincent, Lucia, and then someone else, right? It could be Aerith because she applies the 3 extra ATB. It could be Red 13. It could be Barret, maybe. So definitely, if you are into PvP, this is mandatory. Probably you already have it OB10, as I always say. Whales and Krakens always have it OB10. But, for the free-to-play and low spenders, me personally, that I'm now free-to-play, I cannot really afford it. And it's a pity because now look at this. Oh my God, man. Seriously, isn't she the prettiest one in Ever Crisis? I honestly think, I'm not saying the bravest, I'm not saying the most loyal, I'm not saying the best wife. I'm just saying that, oh my days, man, freaking this. I have always had something about this girl, man. Like Lucia, I think she's always been it's almost like my babe kind of prototype of women, aesthetic women's, and I honestly like the design is fantastic. Look at this thing in the shoulder. It looks really serious and really sexy and really good. Look at the boots with these tiny extra details. I mean, maybe this is a bit unnecessary, but overall, the gun fits perfectly. The straps, the hat, her eyes, her face, this is the gloves, is just so freaking sexy, really good looking. If I was a low spender, look how she moves, man. I will 100% pull on this, but I already skip so many of her outfits because they are not really giving her enough love, right? Bringing her in enough banners for me to consider when I'm now a free to play. So sadly, I'm gonna skip it. So many good banners, honestly. We skip Cloud, we skip this one from Aerith, this one from Tifa, this one from Angel. I have skipped so many banners, but I think I need to do it. I think I need to do it to save for the second anniversary. So this is my reflection. What do you think about this one? Honestly, she's the prettiest, freaking awesome. Also, really tempting to go for Baharot, but I'm gonna skip it again. This is the third time. I have to say this. This is the third time that Baharot has come, and it's the third time I'm gonna skip it because now I'm a free to play, and I really don't wanna. I cannot spend on this game. Oh, this is free. This is really good. Let's do it. So yeah, I think I'm excited to see what the game will bring after the survey. I think many people were advocating for mini games. It's almost clear to me that they are never going to do that, which is whatever. I think at least they are chilling a little bit on the limited banners. this is also another problem that I have. This weapon is fantastic because it has attack all, but realistically you need OB6. So then again, the problem here, like OB6 should be almost guaranteed on the first page. There should be, and these items, Genome Pod X, dude, like we are now close to the second year. We need to update these things already. So yeah, it feels like that I don't wanna. It's starting to go against my values so much. I have accepted this for so long, and now I'm still playing. I'm still logging in every now and then. I have missed the last 3 dailies. I'm sorry, but I have been busy with personal life. I don't want to share that yet. But anyhow, so this is my review. What do you think about this one? Do you think that she is the hottest? Are you on Team Lucia as the hottest? Can we agree on that? Or do you think that Ivory 35 are still like number one for you? Maybe, I don't know, maybe they are. By the way, 100% if they are, that's fine, because different opinions are completely valid. And I know, this is not an argument. This is just a time to appreciate the goddess in our lives. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. My name is Pliyo, and as I always say, really appreciate your support. So if you like this theme, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, cheerios. Bye bye.